Summer's calling. As we wait for the smoke to clear and we watch our dreams appear, I know that we can rise together.
So we're just in the queue, and what did you get given?
A big sheep scavenger hunt.
A big sheep scavenger hunt, and what's on this scavenger hunt?
Puppies.
Puppies?
Puppies. Sleep up and mummy.
I don't even know what that is.
Alpacas, llamas, sheep, goats, geese, ducks, rabbits. Oh, rabbits!
So that's cool, we were just in the queue to get in,
It's really nice.
and the kids both got a little scavenger hunt to spot animals as we walk round.
I'm sure George is impressed, he's like, I'm nearly 13.
The only thing is how I'm meant to pick them off.
I'm sure we'll be able to find a pencil or a pen somewhere.
Buy a pen or pencil from a gift shop. But I'm looking forward to seeing the puppies and rabbits. On the swings. Do you want to go on some?
Yeah, I want to go.
It was that good, was it? You couldn't hear Charlie off camera there. He said yes.
It's hard to get on.
It's hard to get on. Yeah.
And it hurts your legs.
George had to lift him up onto the ride, didn't he?
He did. But what I like about this ride is, as we've just seen, every time they swap over the guys are doing now, they clean every swing. Watch. It's really clever. So that's in between everybody getting on now.
Yep. So that's really good to see. Good safety measures, sanitising the swings down after every single ride.
This sheet here says COVID safe squad, so they certainly are.
We found the goats.
We found the goats.
You found the goats? Where have you seen the goats?
And I found pigs.
Well, we'll have to try and give them a bit of footage time.
Roller coaster this way.
It is. We've seen the roller coaster just up ahead, billed as Devon's biggest, tallest coaster. It looks quite fun, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks fun.
We'll show you in just a moment. But yeah, we didn't talk about the entrance procedures. We just showed you a little bit of them sanitising the swings after every ride. But entrance, you had the little barcode to scan on the way in. One person into the little, well, entrance room, really, reception area, yeah. And it was all done by camera, wasn't it? It was a big screen with our temperatures
you all went on. It just like flicked your temperature up on your forehead, so we were all fine.
Really smart. You walk in the room, they already know your temperature, scan the barcode, in the park you go. It was really, really good.
There was sheep food in there for £1 a bag. We didn't get any because it was quite rushed through, like one in, one out. So we didn't get a chance to pick them up, but that was £1 per bag, which would have been nice. So hopefully we'll be able to pick them up in a different shop around here.
We found the pigs and the goats.
We've seen pigs and goats. We'll be showing you lots of animals, I would have thought, later in the vlog. But
it's really good. There's a one-way system throughout the park.
Yep, that is good.
We've just gone to use the toilets, and again, one in, one out, like Blackpool Pleasure Beach. one-way system over different bridges, so you're not crossing people. It's absolutely fantastic. There was a lady in the queue line explaining all the procedures, what was going on today, show times, where you needed to wear masks, where you didn't. Absolutely
Just
brilliant.
really good.
Can't fault it so far.
Yeah, and I was going to say, you can tell that capacity is capped, because when we were booking tickets it told us how many spaces were left for the day, so about 150 odd spaces left. That tells me that there's probably only a few hundred people allowed in the park at once.
And there's 2 sessions here, so the morning session and afternoon session, so we've opted for the morning session,
which is 10 till 1, so 3 hours worth of riding. 2 till 5 I think is the evening one. But I mean, the park, you'll see behind us, there's not an awful lot of people about. The rides are riding.
It's 25 to 11 already, so most people you would have thought will have got here, and with there only been a few hours to enjoy the park, got here early so they can make the most of it.
Yeah, so honestly it feels like we're going to be able to do everything that we want to do within that 3 hours anyway. And for the 4 of us it cost us about 48 quid I think, wasn't it? Something like that, 42, 48 pound. It was just over somewhere between 10 and 12 pound each.
You know, that's not too bad, can't complain at that. But I'm not going to lie, I really want to get on this and get in the queue. People are hopping over.
It does look great, doesn't it? Have they nicked this from Blackpool?
Yeah. Charlie's distraught.
What's it called, Charlie? It's called the big one. It doesn't look like the big one at Blackpool. But it looks like it's got quite a decent little layout, to be honest. Only us and one other family in the queue.
You know what Charlie's question's going to be though after this one? Back on again.
Yeah, I think we might have to try it in a few different places then, as soon as we're going to get plenty of re-rides. Front, back, middle, and then we can make a decision on where is best. Face masks are mandatory on these for adults. Only kids as small as Charlie don't need to wear masks.
And I've got my Alton Towers on, I can't find my time for adventure one anywhere.
It's alright, I'll do the branding, Ellie.
There's a few faces that I cut off.
Ah, yes, you're right.
But the back and the front.
So we can see that 1 seat every 2 is closed off.
So every 4 family is on the seat car.
Yep, so social distance riding, and we can see that the ride operator there went by with the sanitizer again, didn't he?
I love it.
He's really good, isn't it? Really good sanitisation operations.
Go on then.
Well, it is so that he can spray it over everything.
For your safety, please remain seated and keep your arms and legs in at all times.
Oh, we're getting 2 laps as well. I think it's been quite smooth, mate.
In 3, 2.
Not as rough as some we've been.
That's true. Ready?
Yeah, Charlie, they said we can just go to the back if we want. There's nobody else in the queue.
Do you want to go on again? Watch it right at the back.
So as nobody is here, the ride operator said we could just come up the back. Go on, Ali, your carriage awaits. You feel it a lot more at the back.
Much better at the back.
You definitely really go over those bumps. That was good.
Please stay in your seats.
So guys, we've just come off of the big one. Where do we think the best seats were? We've ridden front and back and front again?
Back.
At the back, all of us.
Best one because whenever people on front, you get the pace down, then you get tons of pace going down.
But yeah, we could really feel the hills and everything at the back, couldn't we?
Really witchy around and it was fun.
That was good fun. But we just came off of there and said, wow, the park's dead, there's only us walking around.
Because we forgot the show.
That's right, because it's bang on 11 o'clock and the show has just started, isn't it? So we're going to go and try and catch a bit of the show, which is called what, Charlie? Quack quack.
Quack quack and baba.
I think Baba's at 12, isn't it?
Okay, so if everybody's ready, on the fingers, here we go, off to 3, 1, 2, 3, go! What is it going to be? Look at that, that is sensational, fantastic, everybody joining in, and it is a nice clear number 4. Gate number 4, here it is, gate number 4. Duck tunnel, says duck on the front, so that as the ducks approach it, they remember to duck. Otherwise they bang their heads. Hello. Okay, so, don't know why I did that. Okay, so, oh dear. So as you can see, Craig is full of enthusiasm. Like me on a Sunday morning. You're right. He's gone naughty actually today. He has been naughty. He got away this morning. We let him out the kennel for a walk, and he shot off. And we didn't know where he'd gone, and he went up to the very top of the park, and he was rounding up the sheep up there on his own. Weren't you? Having a great time. So he's in the doghouse, actually, to be fair. But hopefully he will behave himself on this show. We've got to try and get the ducks through gate number 4. Okay.
Oh. See, look, the dog's got to try and guide them through.
This is is gate number 1. Just going to pop the ducks through the gap in these gates here, Craig. Good to go? Away.
Chloe.
That's fine. I only have not been that.
Way.
Hey, that was worthy of a high five. Let's have a high five. Hey. Yeah, don't do that. Okay, so game number 4, game number 1 are done. We've got number 2, number 3, number 5 behind me to do. Let's find out which one is going to be our next gate. If everybody's ready on the fingers, 1, 2, 3, go! Wow, it's number 5. Number 5. Would you like to go for number 2? Couldn't see that far. It's number 5. Gate number 5, simpler to gate number 1. Let's make it more difficult. Should we do that? How? Sorry. Make it narrower? Who said that? Well, you are just brilliant. There you go. That is an excellent idea. Make the gaps narrower, move the gates closer together. Is that what you're thinking? Sensational. Let's do that. Okay. Alright, so we have got a narrower gap. Is that okay? Yeah? Brilliant. Do you want it a bit more narrow? Yeah? How narrow? That one. We're going to get a duck through there. Oh, you say stop. Oh, for goodness for that. Okay. Got the gap, the width of a duck here. They're going to go through it one at a time. Unless they stand on each other's shoulders. Never know. Okay, so it's gate number 5.
Harry. Look, there's a doggy, look. Watch. There's a doggy.
That is awesome.
Great shot. That's well done, there, Nick. Well done indeed. That's a great shot. Well done. Okay, so we have got gate number 2 and gate number 3 left. Surprisingly, nobody's gone for number 2 yet, but there we are. So
one's got a slide on it, the other one with a little seesaw.
1, 2, 3, go! Oh, it's number 2. Gate number 2. Gate number 2, difficult one actually. Got to get the ducks to go up this long ramp. They're going to go around at the top and hopefully they will come out somewhere at the bottom there, Craig. It is gate number 2, alright buddy? Don't know why I tell you that. You haven't got a clue what number 2 means. Let's see how we get on. Oh wait.
Way.
Okay, that's 3 ducks at the top of the helter skelter. Are they going to come straight down? No. It's not unusual to be fair. This happens from time to time. They get to the top of the helter skelter, stop and have a look around. That is the highest they've ever been in their lives, and they do like to get up there, look around, see what's going on. And sometimes, like today, they're spending so long looking around, they're no longer runner ducks, they're Peking ducks. So,
Jokes, George.
No, no, it's just picture.
doesn't vary the amount of time they spend up there, to be fair. Normally it's moments. Yesterday it was 2 hours in room day. Just stood here waiting. So we have to do some jokes. Come on, ducks, let's go. Let's go. With a big stick.
Oh, look, they're up there on the slide, look.
Let's go. That's it, there you go. Look at that. That is poultry in motion. Ducks. Seriously. Can't get back in there, baby. Don't shoot me. Come on, let's go. One more game. Hey, there we go. Brilliant. Okay, so that's gate number 2. We've got one gate left to do. It is gate number 3, the seesaw. Now we're going to get 3 ducks on the seesaw pretty much at the same time, because if we only get 1 or 2 on there and they walk up the other end, the seesaw tips, we can't get the others on. So it is 3 ducks on there pretty much at the same time, Craig. Ready? Don't lick your lips, it doesn't look good. He's drooling as well. Seriously, mate, we're in front of an audience.
Oh, they're after the guys. Do it like quick. Get.
They don't want to go where he wants them to go, do they, at the minute?
Seriously. Okay, did I say number 2 was hard? Number 3 is harder. I've decided. Wrong gate. Wrong gate. Wrong gate. That's number 5.
One of them hit, didn't he?
What a time to decide to socially distance.
Socially distanced ducks?
Unbelievable. We're going to try that one more time, buddy. If you don't get 3 on there this time, you're fired. Away. There we go. So, we have come to the final bit now, which is the water event. So what we're going to try and do is get those 3 ducks to go into the pond. No. They're going to go through the little white gate, up a long ramp, round the duck house, arrive at the top of the slide. But watch carefully when they get there, because what they like to do is then jump into the air, do a forward double somersault, followed by a backward flip, half pipe turn, and a duck dive into the pond.
I think he's lying there, don't you?
They'll just fall off. You won't miss them. Ducks, are you ready?
Oh, we're going to miss them getting in the water.
There you go. Okay.
Oh.
Here comes number 1. Come on, duck number 1. Number 2. And duck number 3. Don't be a chicken. Brilliant. 3 ducks.
Hey.
Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, I do hope that you'll come and join me at 12 o'clock when we get the sheep out. We're going to get some boy sheep onto the stage to do their own little show. That's in the show arena at 12 o'clock. Enjoy the sunshine, and thank you so much for coming out and joining me for Duck Joining. Hope you enjoyed it.
Right, so we just watched the show at 11 o'clock, which was Quack Quack. What do we think to that?
It was good.
It was, wasn't it? Really, really funny.
The whole time I watched it was good.
Charlie only got to watch a part of it because he got stung on the hand, didn't you, halfway through?
Yeah.
He's got a little plaster on there now. But the good thing is we caught it all on camera. You can watch the little bits that you missed, yeah?
Look at you.
It was really entertaining though, that. I thoroughly enjoyed that. What about you, George? You saw it all as well?
Good. I've just seen there's a goat on a loose on the track down there.
There's a little car ride and there's a goat just stood in the middle of the track.
Going into the barn.
Ali's been waiting to get into the animal barn because they've got all the baby animals that are on site are in here. So
ready.
What are you looking forward to seeing, Ali?
I don't know, puppies, rabbits, anything, goats, sheep.
Puppies and rabbits
I want
and
them all.
forward.
So, baby animals we think coming up next. Yeah, look, sheep. On lambs over there, look. Oh, he got a goat come up to us. He's after food, is the goat, I think. We've seen the lambs over there, Ali.
You feel what you do.
Look, just laid down. Oh, look at that little guy there. Ali, that must have just been born in the last couple of days, that. How small it is. Ali, overcome by it all. That one is really cute though, that little one over there, isn't it?
It is. Look how small it is. Oh, look at that goat over there, it's jumped out the fence.
Oh yeah, little one. It jumped at the other side of the fence. Oh, I got one stood on the big reel over here, Charlie. George. Where's Charlie gone?
Gone to see
Charlie's gone to see the little goat that's out of the pen over there. I'll go around and try and catch him. Oh, what have you found? Some little baby goats. What, Charlie? Oh, look down there, we missed him. See the little one down there?
Pigs.
Yep, Charlie, look, pigs and piglets. What have you found, Ali?
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, look, the little collies.
So this is Charlie's dream dog, this. Oh, look at the goodness.
They're really, really cute. We aren't taking one home, are we?
No, well, I know we've got long leave on Saturday, so we can't. I would be though. Look at this. What are you doing?
Young cows, calves. Yeah, so these guys are what, about a month and a half old? Ali, I've spotted the railway. The railway's in the animal barn, look. Euston Station. We found, Charlie, rabbits. Got two little rabbits of our own at home, haven't we?
Probably about the same size.
I think Peanut and Oreo are a little bigger than them, if I'm honest.
I think Oreo definitely is. I think Peanut's probably the same size. Look at that blue.
We got a Devon and Cornwall long wool over there, look.
Look at that little one. I'm gonna go to
You'd think these guys got red hot over the summer, wouldn't you?
Charlie's. We don't know what Charlie's is picking food across the quarantine. It's the lamb.
Have you guys seen that the train rides in here? Look, Euston Station. George loves a joke like that, don't you, pal?
No, I don't.
We're at that age where everything's a little too cringe, I think.
Got curly hair. And he's like
Doing a little shake, isn't he? Doing like a little dance for you, Charlie. Right, I think we've seen the baby animals. I think it's time for a ride on that train, don't you? Ali can't help but check the rabbits out one more time. Come on then, Euston Station. Let's get on that train. Sanitize our hands. Set off now on this little train journey. Love a little train ride like this.
Yeah, I love it.
Why does that look like a sheep?
Well, because it's been made out of wood, hasn't it? To look like a sheep, that's really cool. Because we're at... Where are we, Charlie?
The big sheep.
There you go, then that's why it's been made to look like a sheep. Look, little sheep and lambs on his left.
Don't like half pig, half sheep.
They look half pig.
I get what it means to that one there.
Yeah, because it doesn't look necessarily woolly. Yeah, I get it. I can see it, Charlie. So there you go, a little half pig, half sheep, in Charlie's words.
Now it's a little sheep.
Oh, I see some swan boats actually up through the trees there.
Yeah.
But I think they were not on today, were they? But ordinarily, they must do little swan peddlers that you can go out on. Oh, there's a big lizard down here, look. There, look, or Komodo dragon, something like that.
fish. There's fish in the water.
You found fish in the water? Oh, the three little pigs house. We've been in that before, can you remember?
Sky, sweet sky.
At Sundown Adventureland, we've been in all of the three pigs houses.
Look, the ogre.
Oh, look, there's an ogre on the bridge. And some billy goats.
Sit on the wall.
Oh, little Miss Muffet, look, sat on her tuffet there.
Along came the spider.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall.
Oh, we got Baa Black Sheep as well.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall.
Yep, there's a dragon and a castle up there, Humpty Dumpty. This is cool, so it's like a storybook train ride, isn't it? So we come down not knowing what to expect, and this has been really good. What a fab couple of hours out this has been.
What red
There was an old woman who lived in this room.
Yeah.
And then there was the roller coaster above us.
And we got to the Swan Peddlers. Get a good view of the coaster. It's a shame it's not rattling round that track now. We get a right off-cam shot of it there.
Little baby, there's one per sheep.
Oh, your mum's found little Bo Peep over there. Cat and the fiddle.
The car can take with the moon.
Wolf siren.
I think that's where you must get on the peddlers.
I
Yeah.
know that you think
Oh,
Yeah, that looks like the peddler station, doesn't it?
We've got wolf siren. Like with the
Woolseyri? You mean Woolseyri?
Yeah.
There, look. There's the little car track which George saw a goat just stood on. Well, the goat, yeah, you can see him just down there, and he went and stood on the track while some people were on it earlier. Oh, little girl chasing the goat off. Did it just hop the fence? It did, it just jumped that entire fence, didn't it? Wow.
Might be a little hole and sneak under.
That's why we call Toby a mountain goat though.
Yep, so our little dog,
Look at
call him the
that
mountain
goat.
goat because he jumps up on everything, doesn't he? Gruffs. Oh, look at that, yeah, they got a little goat bridge over the top of everyone, nice. How cool of a goat enclosure is that? That has to be the best goat enclosure I've ever seen. Not that I've seen many goat enclosures, but as they go.
That's really good. Right, in a sec. What? No,
So you can see, looking at the map here, that there's tons to do, isn't there?
I definitely think we need longer than 3 hours.
Yeah, I think we're obviously not going to get everything done in 3 hours, but there'd be enough to do for a full day, wouldn't there?
Yeah, there's tons, right?
Like the farm safari would be cool. There's all the go-karts and the bouncing pillows out the back. We'll fit in what we can get in. We're going to grab a quick spot to eat, wait for the bar show. We want to see the sheep show, don't we? You come to the big sheep, you want to see the sheep show. And then do a couple more things, maybe finish with the big one, yeah?
Yeah.
Sound good? Okay.
Alrighty then, here we are, where are we? Hello everybody! Hi, a very, very warm welcome on to the second show of the morning. This is the sheep show, where the boy sheep are going to walk out through this very gate and up over the stage. Let's find out, has anybody been here before? Who's been here before? Ooh, not too many of us. Who hasn't been here before? Okay, and as we've got a brewery, who can't we remember whether they've been here or not? The staff, yeah, all the time. So the sheep show, this is the show where the boy sheep come out through the little gate, they wander up over the stage, read their little nameplate, and stand exactly where they're supposed to.
Clever sheep, right?
With any luck at all. It's quite unusual to see the boys that we've got in the show here. Any boy sheep, really. You don't see boy sheep as a rule. When you look into a field of sheep, they're all female sheep. And for about 300 female sheep, a farmer will only keep 1 or 2 boys. So it's unusual to see the boy sheep. So you're going to see 9 in this show. The first one is going to walk out through the gate. He's going to wander up over the stage. All these bowls are full of food, but he's going to miss those. And he's going to come and stand right here. He is I'm confident. This is the Friesland sheep. His name is Victor Meldrew. We called him Victor Meldrew because he will stand there and look miserable for the entire show. Happy inside, he's just never managed to tell his face. But if he makes it to that spot, do give him a massive round of applause. Alright, they do expect a massive clap. If they don't get a big enough clap, they do walk back off again. So do make him feel welcome if he gets there. Apart from the applause, these sheep come out to their very own piece of music as well. So we're going to play a little bit of music. We're going to get our first sheep on the catwalk. Everybody's ready. Let's clap along. Did you ever think you'd get so excited at seeing a sheep? Isn't that scary? Now, this is Victor Meldrew. He is a Friesland sheep and he comes all the way
from Holland. Question is, why do we breed Friesland sheep? What are we going to get from one of these? Any ideas? What do we get from a sheep? Well, we do use the wool. We would give it a haircut, we would use the wool. Not the main reason for breeding the sheep though. What else do we get from sheep? Food. Oh my word, I was going to say. And lintels, big no-no. Alright, I'm going to mention that later. Nuts. But we do some of the boys, it's not the main reason for breeding the sheep. What else do we get from the sheep? Who said milk? It's a boy. No. Totally different show. But you're absolutely right. You're a spectacular doctor. Good stuff. Yes, actually, number one, milking breed of sheep in the world. 3 or 4 litres of milk a day is what you would expect to get from a sheep. Healthier to drink sheep's milk than cow's milk. Twice the nutrients, less fat, doesn't contain as much lactose as you find in cow's milk.
Wow, didn't know that.
Blackface, where do you think it comes from? Scotland, yeah. His name is Scotty, and he comes out to some traditional Scottish music.
Hey. Wow. He is a big one, isn't he? Nice. Good treat there.
So this is Scotty or Scottish Blackface from the Highlands of Scotland. Now, hands up if you've ever thought that it's the boy sheep that have horns and the girls don't. Who's often thought that? Yes, there's quite a few of us. I always thought that. It's actually not true. Some boy sheep have horns, some don't. Some girl sheep have horns, some don't. Old sheep in the early days would have had horns. They all have horns. But sheep that we use a lot of, and with particularly dangerous horns, they've been bred out to make it safer for shearing. His horns would have come straight out and be very sharp on the end. And one of the positions you put a sheep into shearing, you stick the sheep's head in between your legs. Now, that can be pretty dangerous, if not incredibly uncomfortable, if you've got horns sticking out the sheep's head. And in fact, our farmer, Chris, he's shown plenty of sheep with horns like that, and well, that's why he can't do the talking for the show now. But horns like this, which are just magnificent, they've basically left them well alone. But you never cut a horn off the sheep, you breed it out of the breed. Now, hands up any rich people in today? I'd like to meet the rich. One child. Nice. You might share it with you, you know. Any posh people in today? Posh people. Who's posh? Posh people. One or two posh children. Nice. Anybody got an accident to carpet at home? Who's got one of those? Alright, who's got carpets? Anybody got carpets? If you've got a slightly more expensive carpet in your house, chances are when you cross the road, you're walking on his back. It is the Scottish Blackface sheep that provides us with the wool for the more expensive carpet. Now, the next one out is a Devon Rumble. His name is Bob Marley. Comes out to a bit of reggae, alright, and he likes to see you clapping and swaying as he comes in. So, clapping and swaying, here we go. That's it. Here we go. Clapping and swaying. Just in case you're wondering why we gave him the name Bob Marley, it's not because of these dreadlocks, and it's not because he loves reggae music. The main reason for calling him Bob Marley is the fact we can't keep him off the grass. Now, we left the headlong to show you how the wool grows. This wool grows 21 inches in a year. You get a lot of wool from one of these. Not of great quality, and because it's not great for meat or milk either, the Devon Rumble is becoming a rare breed sheep. Rarer if you do that. By one. The big sheep, we have started a program where we are breeding lots of these sheep now. Our farmer's got a flock of Devon Oggles and the Breeders Association doing the same, so the breed will keep going. Now the next one now is for Herdwick. His name is Scooby-Doo. Who knows who Scooby-Doo is? Yeah, Scooby-Doo. He's called Scooby-Doo. Get off. There we go. Let's play some music again.
Greedy little sheep.
This is Scooby-Doo or Herdwick, and we call him Scooby-Doo because his foot is actually quite coarse. It feels like dog hair. It's used in hard-wearing carpets, coarse plastic. And if you've got a car mat in your car made of wool, chances are it's come from this sheep. Primarily, Scooby-Doo is a car mat. It comes from Scandinavia, but in England, the Lake District is home. And that's because Beatrix Potter wrote in her will, Herdwick sheep will always remain in the Lake District. Anybody from the Lake District? Anybody from up there? No, you're not. You are the one young lady from the Lake District. Is the rest of the family from there as well? No, just a child. Maybe she wants to move there. I don't know. Now, our next sheep out is a sheep with no name. It is a Suffolk. His name is Sean. Sean the sheep? Yeah. So we've got Sean the sheep coming in. Boys and girls, he is slightly bigger in real life than he is. He's slightly bigger in real life than he is on the telly, and he's also quite nervous, alright? But still give him a clap as he comes in. Let's play some music. Here we go. Let's clap along and get Sean the sheep on the stage. Here he comes. And he is all the way from Suffolk, which is why he is the Suffolk breed. And basically this one is found up and down the country. Most farmers would have had a Suffolk. But the thing is, they are actually quite a fatty sort of breed of sheep. And so farmers tended to go away from the Suffolk and started breeding the next sheep out. If you basically have a mule, our most common sheep is a mule. There he is up there in the picture, the mule. Once you've got one of those, you put one of these with it, and that gives us our most common breed sheep. And that would have come from this guy here. But as I say, farmers have gone off it, the public have gone off it, so really, truly, the next one to come out, it has taken his place. And Sean, if you can move forward a bit, we'll see his thing right there, buddy. That's lovely. So the Texel is coming out next. Now the Texel is a big, muscly sheep. He is the fittest sheep on the stage, or will be, and his name is Wolf. Yeah, we called him Wolf off of Gladiators. Remember Wolf off Gladiators? Big, muscly chap. Yeah. Who remembers Jet? Anyway, let's play some music and get him out here. Here he comes. This is Wolf, everybody. Here he comes. Yes. Sheep who actually comes from a little island off of Holland called Texel, which is how the Dutch pronounce that. It's Texel. We call him Texel, and he is unique. He's got twice as much muscle as any other sheep in the world. He is absolutely rock solid with muscle, which means the lambs are fitter, they've got more meat, there's no fat, and so farmers across the world are using Texel, and in fact New Zealand was the last country to get them. And when they got the Texel to New Zealand, they decided to find out how fit they actually were. To do that, they put 100 ewes into a field, added one Texel ram, they left the ram with the ewes for just one day, 24 hours, took the ram back out, and a few months later, all 100 ewes had lambs. One day. That deserves a clap. Who's the daddy? So, I tell you what, even though he is the fittest sheep on the stage, he's the most gentle. And in fact, if you give him a wave, he'll give you a wave back. A little wave, everybody. Yes, a wave. A wave, anytime now. Well, give him a wave before one of us looks stupid. That'd be me. Well, give him a wave. Give him a wave.
Oh, he didn't even give him the treat, did he?
What? Was that one? Shall I get him some food?
Is it not on?
Speaks English. There we go, it's good. Anybody in from Wales? Any Welsh with us there? Anybody from Wales? Anybody from Wales? Nobody from Wales? Nobody from Wales. Or they're keeping very quiet about it. Anyway, the Welsh Racing coming out next now. His name is Tom. Tom Jones. Any Tom Jones fans in? 2. It's not unusual. So let's play some music and get it out. Here we go. Here we go. Tom Jones, everybody. What we do now is just stand behind him and say, chop chop. So, all the way from Wales, this sheep lives up in the mountains of Wales, and they have been voted #1 meat breed sheep in the world. The most expensive you can have. All top chefs actually voted #1 meat breed. Now, it comes down to the breed, partially, but also what they live on. This sheep up here, the Surrey, they live in Scotland, little island of Scotland called Surrey, and they are penned on the beach. They are kept on the beach of the island, and they live on seaweed. Their meat is actually quite salty, whereas the Welsh Mountain, everything just comes together, making them #1. Now, unfortunately, our next sheep out does not have any food. And this one hasn't got much either, so I've got a bucket. It's okay, I've got a bucket, I will just grab my bucket. I'm going to do this carefully because if the other sheep see it, they will want some, you know? So just got to kind of just pop that food in there without them seeing. There we go. Nothing to see here. There we go, let's pop a little bit down here as well. There we go. Yeah, thank you. I think we might see the bucket. Let's find out. Shall I give them all some more food? Yeah. Alright then. Bobby, a little bit for you on the top there, because you're the queen, you might. Yes, there we go. And a little bit for you, there you go. And a little bit for you. And one more wave, that's very nice. for sure, that's it. For you, I can't reach back there, Scotty. Where should I put it? On his back. Okay, there you go. Good stuff. Now, the Paul Dorset, where do you think it comes from?
Dorset, it's got to be, hasn't it?
Holland? That's a sensational guess. It's not right, but it's a sensational guess. Poland? Wow. But no, it's not Poland. Actually, it's not from Dorset either. I love that, Poland. No, it actually comes from Australia. His name is Bruce. Yeah, and he popped over with his girlfriend, Sheila, and they settled him well. So let's play some music. You get Bruce on the sound of the drums. Paul Dorset. You might recognise this sheep along with some of the other sheep that we've got in the barn. They're all of the Dorset variety. There's Dorsets and there's Paul Dorsets. Called the Paul Dorset because the horns have been bred out. When you breed the horns out, it's known as poling, and so they're called this sheep the Paul Dorset. If you've not been to the barn yet, which is just up there, do pop in there because we've got some farm animals up there. You'll see some sheep and lambs. Lambs, very unusual to have lambs this time of year. There's only a few sheep you can use. The Dorset is one of them. They can come into season all year round. But also up there, if you haven't been up there are some pigs and piglets. There's some border collie puppies. There's some cows. There's some goats and some baby goats. Not kidding. Who are they? Good stuff. You okay? Good. Does something in itch? Nice. This guy here actually is actually the sheep that would give us the lambs all year round. The Paul Dorset. Now, our log sheep does not come in through this gate. He won't fit up the back corridor. Our last sheep has to come in through this door here. In here is Shrek.
Oh, they called him Shrek?
Just because he's Shrek. And true story, we've got two of these, and they're identical. And one knows how to do the show, the other one doesn't. And last week, true story, I put the wrong one in. And when I opened the door, rather than come out, turn right and go over to the stage, he came out, turned left and ran off that way. So that was annoying. Didn't follow the one-way system either. But yeah, very annoying. But we've definitely got the right one in. Occasionally, and I'll give you the occasion, I mean it doesn't really worth mentioning, but occasionally it do come out and go straight on. It is very occasional. Hasn't happened for ages, to be fair, so it is due. Anyway. Let's see how we go. He's called Shrek. Let's see if he comes out. Here we go. Shrek! Yes, buddy. There you go.
Wow.
Fantastic. And, nice. So this is Shrek, everybody. Now, I reckon there's probably not many, if any, people in the audience that would have seen one of these before. They have only been in the country for about 6 years. They were brought here by a lady from Hall and Country Farm, the TV programme, and they were brought over from Switzerland. They're a Swiss breed of sheep. Now, they weren't brought here for their look, for their meat, their milk or their wool. They were brought here for their looks. They are probably one of the best looking sheep out there, and they are fantastic at cutting the grass. What they've actually brought to England is the best looking lawnmower that I can buy. Yeah. And the great thing is, get this, true, once they've cut the grass, you can hold on to those horns and trim the edges, which is brilliant. Brilliant, isn't it? You go around the edge of your garden and trim the edges. Now, I've got 9 sheep on the stage. Normally at this moment I would say to you, come on down and eat the sheep feed. Can't do that, I'm not allowed to do that. So, what I do instead is I will let them back out to that gate. and they will build a track on this bit of track here. So you can either go up the steps, go around the corner, and they will be just beside the railings, or you can go out the door, go first left here, go around and up onto the grass, and you can see them on the opposite side. You can stroke them, feed them, they'll come over to you, and everything else you just can't do it here on the stage. One thing I will say though, ladies and gentlemen, I mean it is really weird, scary, frightening times, and we're not getting huge numbers. We're already now 300 anyway, from 1,500 that we would normally have, and so we are relying on you brave people coming out, venturing out, coming in to see us and keeping the big sheep going.
So yeah, we got the little bouncing pillows over there.
I'm going on them.
Can we go to the horse and pony area?
He wants to visit the horse and pony area. Let's go and have a look up. We've just seen the sheep show though.
It's good.
It's good, is it?
Really good. The man put some food on their sheep back for a sheep day.
He did, didn't he? That was quite funny.
Like he said, to see male sheep is really not heard of, so...
Yeah. I mean, and they were just finishing...
Some of them though, sorry, they were
Oh, they are, aren't they? I mean, Shrek at the end was massive, wasn't he? And that one that could do a wave as well, Charlie?
Yeah.
That one that did a little wave?
Yeah, you could do it.
That was cute. But they just said at the end there, the camera kind of cut out just as the guy was sort of giving a big thank you to the audience. That at the minute they can only take in...
Oh, sorry, George, I just spotted them.
Oh, what, have you spotted the sheep over there?
So because you can't go to the stage and see them, they pop them out so you can actually go and view them.
But yeah, so the chap there was saying that the big sheep at the minute is only taking in 300 people in any one session. That explains why it's so quiet for us. And they'd usually have 1,500 people on park in a day, so...
Huge reduction in capacity.
It is, isn't it? And you know, the big sheep, as well as a lot of other places out here like this, really need the support to keep going, and we've had an absolutely fantastic day.
The one-way system, the sanitizer, there's hand washing stations would be here anyway because it is a farm-like setting, so obviously you touch down and you've got to wash your hands before and after, but the extra sanitizer is just brilliant. I can't fault them.
You having fun here at the Big Sheep, guys?
Yeah.
I'd definitely come back again if we came down to Devon.
Oh, yeah. I think Charlie's already said we're coming back next year.
So yeah, I mean, we'll give our final summary at the end, but it is really good, and you need to come out to places like this if you can get and support them.
And then
But I mean, look,
we're going to the fancy area.
there must be some other show out here maybe during like normal season operation.
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah. George is in there. He's the show.
Oh, no one in Splash Zone.
Oh, is that what it usually is? Must usually be a splash zone, that guy, so you could have some kind of water fight. We've got the jumping pillows around here.
Can we go on that?
You can go have a quick bounce on it there.
Adults, you're allowed to bounce as well.
Oh, we're good to
That was years ago.
He was.
Refresh yourself. Oh, you're a little bit better.
I can see him tumbling down there any minute.
Oh, yeah. I like that they've got a toddler one across there so toddlers don't miss out.
Yeah, that is cool. Just a little one over there.
That's really nice, that. Because big kids can be a bit rough on these. He can't get his balance, can he? You guys want to see those? I am the best.
Charlie and George in a winner's enclosure. Oh yeah, look at all these, lots of things to do. We checked out a few of these in the hotel the other night.
Oh, I was like, we could spend 2 weeks here.
There's a few that we're going to. There's the Wildlife and Dinosaur Park later this week.
There is.
You got the Milky Way.
Key Pits there, so we're doing that this afternoon.
Yeah, there's Key
Watermouth
Pits.
Family Theme Park and Castle, we won't have a chance to go to. That looks really good as well.
And Exmoor Zoo as well, home of the Exmoor Beast. That looks great, but we won't get a chance.
They've seen.
Oh look, the Big Sheep t-shirts and hoodies.
They've got the t-shirt that Mum was wearing.
Oh yeah, keeping you safe, no flocking.
I like that.
It's cool. I like the jackets, even the red t-shirt there. They're really quite cool. Do you have anything on the back?
I don't know, we won't be able to see. Yes, it does. It has a sheep on the back.
Where you just hold the hanger. Oh, I like that. Use a fool.
Yep, I like these.
Oh yeah, like rugs.
So?
Anything on the back, George?
George, not sure.
Oh yeah, use cool.
Use cool.
That's a proper warm inside that.
It is, like woolly, isn't it? Lots of different mugs. We had the caps up there as well.
Look at these hot water bottles.
Where's that? Oh yeah, look at those.
But I like the mugs.
Mugs are
We
cool.
like to collect mugs from different places, don't we?
Mugs, badges, magnets, you name it. Oh, you got a cool cup there. Look at the big sheep.
I think they need to get one of them.
Very long.
Oh, look at that big sheep mug there, Charlie.
Oh, that's cool too.
So that's our visit to the big sheep here in North Devon. What do we think?
Really good.
It was, wasn't it? Absolutely fantastic day out.
I like the sheep.
Yeah, it was really good. I just wish we had a bit longer.
Yeah, I mean 3 hours. You just feel like you need more time. There's lots to do, isn't there?
There is, and like we've just seen in the shop coming out, pony rides were closed. There's like a salt course thing for.
Yeah, that was closed.
That
A couple
might
of
be
rides up the back looked like they were. We didn't see the land train going
But
round.
the big one, it had like a name.
A different name.
Oh, it looked like they changed the name of the coaster, didn't it? That's
And
what
it
Charlie's
said
trying to
closed
say.
Closed, but
For
we went on it.
inspection.
But the
I'd
one
love
thing
to
is they
come
say
again.
that, yeah, I mean they do tell you online as well before you come which rides are open, which rides are closed.
Yeah.
And at times
Very
like this,
well organised, isn't
yeah,
it?
it is very well organised. At times like this you have got to expect that they're not going to be able to run everything all the time.
No.
But there's still enough to do inside of 3 hours, and for what, a little over 40 quid?
You can't go wrong. I mean,
No.
and they were so thankful for the support, like they just said, people coming out and helping them stay open, keeping people in jobs. They were so grateful, and it just makes you realise probably how much this year's cost them.
Yeah, it
not
really
being
does.
open.
We know there were 150 odd spaces left to come in last night for today. So if park capacity, they've capped it at 300. That means we were in a park there with 150 people in it roughly. And it felt relatively empty, didn't it?
It did.
We had lots of space around us on any of the rides. We had to momentarily pause there because we were getting attacked by a wasp
There
again.
is certainly lots of wasps. So as we've experienced with Charlie's thumb being stung earlier, they're flying everywhere. There were actually things to catch the wasps in throughout the park, so they probably are aware of it. But yeah, there are quite a few.
But we've had tons of fun, and like we say, for 3 hours there were enough rides open for us. The queues were pretty much non-existent. We went 3 times just back to back, jumped from one seat to the next on the big one, the roller
That's
coaster
it, and it's still, every time we were on it, he sanitised each area.
Yep.
I mean, that was just brilliant to see.
And when we finished our 3rd run of 2 laps, we could have gone on it again. There wasn't a queue, so
I
I mean,
couldn't have done it again though.
you can just hop on and on and on and on the ride if you want.
Yeah.
And we prioritised getting to the shows as well, didn't we?
Stay on one seat in a row.
That's it.
You could just stay on one seat, but we wanted to get the shows in really today,
the
didn't we?
boys loved the sheep show. It wasn't that amazing. That was just fantastic.
One other thing, I was laughing at in the sheep show because you could see the tails, which were very small, and below the legs.
That's enough.
They were all male sheep.
You can come and see for yourself.
Yes.
What was your favourite bit of the big sheep then, Charlie?
I think it was in the sheep show.
The sheep show was good. George?
I like the duck show, it was funny.
That was funny. Ali?
I liked the barn that you went around and saw all the different animals. I loved that.
And it's a real hard one between the sheep and the duck show, but I'm going to side with George and say the duck show. I'll put the bag down there. But yeah, thank you for watching this. Hopefully it's given you a little insight as to what you can do inside 3 hours at the big
And
sheep.
we of course come home with 2 extra things with us.
Oh yeah, we've got
Charlie.
a sheepdog and a lamb, some t-shirts, a fridge magnet.
because I didn't like the cringy jokes, I had to get a cringy joke t-shirt.
I am sure I'll be wearing that on another video this week.
Yeah, but we've had a fantastic day. We would happily come back, and
oh, we certainly would.
there's tons more to do, so don't take this vlog as everything you can do. There's tons more.
There's a difference, like that's it. There's 2 sides of the park that were closed and we didn't get a chance to do them, but like we've said, we would love to come back down here again when it's fully reopened and give you a full day here to show you what's involved. I mean, there was a pony ride. I know Charlie would have loved to have got on that. Just so, and we didn't get to see the horses or ponies, so there is so much more, and like I say, I'm sure we will be back in the next couple of years to show the whole of the park.
So yeah, if you're down in North Devon, you can get down here. Parks like this need your support. It's a fantastic day out, so yeah, you'll not regret coming to the Big Sheep. That's our opinion anyway, isn't it?
What do we think, boys?
Good.
Really, really good day out. Okay, well, thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.